Welcome everyone to my channel, and today we will compare with you this beautiful book Little Women by Louisa May Alcott with TV show from BBC Little Women. And if you haven't read still this book, no worries, you can find my video review of this book on my YouTube channel. And first, why I want to compare book with TV show, because if it's like TV show based on the book, I would rather watch TV show than movie, because in TV show you more can see this atmosphere. It wouldn't be like more seen from the book how it's supposed to be. You can feel more characters from the book, and in general it's more accurate usually than the movie, because you never can do good movie based on the book, because in the books it's usually plenty of actions, plenty of stuff what is important. Sometimes even shows can make it's very accurate and make a good job. So if you're thinking between movie and TV show, better choose TV show like I'm doing. Or others is more slower, but in general I'm happy because everything what is important they saying, and what I very like is atmosphere. So when it's movie or TV show based on the book, for me, first, it's how accurate it's supposed to be, that it was at least the most important thing supposed to be there, and translates the same energy, the same atmosphere, the same words is supposed to be there, and the same actions between characters. Second, what is for me important, characters from the movie TV shows, I would have the same feelings what I have feelings to the characters from the book, right? That their personality would be same there too. And last one, I want that atmosphere from the book would be the same how it's from the movie, because some books you read just because atmosphere, because of feelings, you want to feel the same in the movie. You want to watch movie because you want to see how it would be more real, your character, and more closer to you. In TV show, I don't like that they make characters more adult, I would say. Like their world looks perfect, how I suppose they're supposed to look, but their behavior was not so innocent how it was in the book, because I was surprised how innocent that girls were in the book, because they're already 17 years old, right? And it's already this age when you're not so much innocent. But that's what I didn't like in the TV show, that it's what I expect how it's supposed to be girls 17 years old behave. It's important for TV show to hold this atmosphere from the book, especially at the beginning where they're very young and very naive, because in the movies their attitude was already more adult, more with a passion, and in the book they were more sentimental, more innocent, more naive. So that's what is I a little bit disappointed, that there was this naive and innocent from the book. Another what it was kind of disappoint me, that it's a classic book, and we know that in a classic book it's usually everything slower, and it doesn't have so much emotional there. Can be have many actions, but you know that you would sleep good anyway. All actions would be processed very even. And in the movie and in the show, it was concentrated for the emotional also. And that's good. It's like what is nowadays people need is emotional and fast action, right? And it's what this TV show give to you. I even think that now we even can't watch anything or read anything if it wouldn't be very if it wouldn't be very dramatic there, how it was in the show, where it was a lot to say in how it was baby die, how his Beth was sick, or how his Lori was kissing Joe, alright? What this doesn't also supposed to be, because how I said before, they're kind of like innocent behavior had, and probably maybe it was 200 years ago. So how I understood the directors of the show, they decided to make more interesting and more adapted to nowadays, that we would more interested to watch this show. First, what I want to say is that overall, I very enjoyed to watch TV show. It's very good, and it's better than I expect, but still they could do their work better. And I want to start what is I think it was important in the book, and I want to start from the moment Beth's mother, Mrs. March, was pushed poor Beth, Mr. Lawrence's house, to play in the piano there, and she is very shy girl, and she doesn't know how to go there and play piano there. And mother just like, no, you have to do this. And that's what it was for me, kind of important moment, because it's when it was shown in the book that Mr. Lawrence, very good man, and he is very lonely because he lost his little girl, and he is still kind of depressed about this. And that's moment when he was seen in the bed this little girl, and that moment when he will show up in their house and start to say that, oh, it's nobody playing the piano, would be nice if somebody would be playing, would be so enjoying, it would be so sad. And that's like when he was make Beth that she will by herself make this step to come to his house. He was invite her and make her very welcome in his house. Shows this personality of this old man and why we start love him, because he was so sentimental, so supportive, and in same time so sad. And little Beth, she bring to him this little light. And in the show, of course, it doesn't show it. And well, it was some regular another old man, and that's it. So that was for me a little bit sad. Next scene, what is also was said when it's about castle in the air, where they were where sisters had this tradition. They usually did picnic and watch sunset and reading, writing, talking, and I think it was so cozy and so cute, this scene, and I was upset they didn't make it in the TV show. I think it would be very beautiful scene when it's Lori show up and just like, oh, why you didn't invite me? And when they're like all together start dreaming about their castle in the air. And that's what is sometimes maybe we should do the same in our life. Just grab some friends or family and make picnic and watch sunset and think about your castle in the air. I didn't was enjoyed to watch in TV show. It's Amy. She knows what she wants and she try any ways to get it. She wasn't bitch how it was showed on the show in that moment when burned Joe's book, and Joe was very sad, and Amy was just like, well, I said that I'm sorry, and she didn't accept. What can I do? It's actually her fault. No, it wasn't like this in the book. In the book, it was actually this special relationship between the sisters in the family, between children and parents, and all respect and very love each other and try to make easy life to each other. Of course, they have some fighting, and they misunderstood and some, but still they try their best to make comfort to each other. And when Amy was understood what the mistake she made, she was so regret about this. She was crying and she couldn't sleep well until when Joe would forgive her. When they received this telegram that their father very sick and mother went to him, and in the show what they make is that in the same time Meg went to the fair to spend weekend with her rich friends and have fun. And that's like what is for me was very strange and sad to look at this, because when they received telegram about their father, they were all concerned about their mother, their father, and there were not happiness at all on that time. They tried their best, and that's what it was always, that if one feel bad, others would be feel bad until when they understood how to help in this situation. They will always work like a unit, and they were emotional share between each other, and happiness and sadness and grief, everything was shared and support to each other. And that's what I was really enjoyed to read in the book, when they were always try to work like a team. And it's not so much show on the show. I would say that last episode was like for me the more accurate, more atmosphere there, translate the same characters was pretty good. So for me, the last episode, it's 3 episodes, and last was the best for me at least. And around the characters, I was enjoyed to watch still Mr. Lawrence. I was like him in the book, I was like him in the show. Still, I think it's hard to spoil these characters. It's like a good, fun, old man who is very care about these girls. And another character who I was also enjoy is Aunt March. I think in the book she was more grumpy how it was in the show, and in the show they will show her like in the more better way, that she is like this old woman who is a little bit grumpy, not in the good mood, but in general very good person. I didn't so like how it was shown Mother, because for me one of the my favorite characters in the book, it was Mother. She was very strong and wisdom person. In the show it just wasn't enough, like I think for me. I like character, I like actress who played her, but still it wasn't enough time probably for her character in the show, and that's sad. But also I enjoy to watch about their father, because in the book it's men just like show up and go and show up, something like this. It wasn't so much saying about him in the book, but in the show I like actor who was played him, and I like that it was more shows him, and he was shows in the very good light. I'm happy that they make this scene of the wedding of the Meg. It was very sentimental, very nice. Like when they save this last episode where they gathering together for the Apple Fair and just share their thoughts, and it's after 5 years and they're all happy and have children, have their family, and that's perfect end on the show and on the book. So conclusion, I would say that if you don't like read books, welcome to watch my videos and watch the show. It's very atmospheric, very accurate, if it's how it's possible, right? And very nice characters there. So just make popcorn, hot chocolate, a blanket, and enjoy watching the show. Thank you for watching my video. If you would like to support my channel, please subscribe and write your comment what you think about this show, what is you prefer, more book or shows, and see you on my next video.